Hello everyone, Sigmulator here, and welcome to Remothered. I know nothing about this game. I saw it on a Steam sale and I thought it sounded quite cool. I love me some horror, and after Resident Evil 2, I want to keep the horror train going, so we'll go straight for new game. I can't even see what that says. Alright. There we go.
So, is it all true?
It's what all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then?
Where do you want me to start?
From the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Is that Maggie Smith?
For example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell
What?
me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
What? I have no idea if this is... Oh, hello. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I've jumped ahead and played a game that's part of a series. I have no idea.
Listen to me, the aromas leave us free. There needs to be taken care of.
Oh. We're playing as young Maggie Smith. Or Madam Svenska. She's gone from being Maggie Smith to Jodie Foster. I can't read that. Okay, so we are got an ID tag. So, what are we? Journalist, investigative reporter, weather woman. Looks like we're investigating something, so I'm going with reporter. Remothered, tormented fathers. Ooh, ominous. I'd say the game looks fantastic.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
It probably is. What was your first clue? The thunder? I cannot do it now. Okay, so I can't run at the minute. Alright. We have 3. Look, we can go forward, right or left. What's this? Lost child. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 PM at recreation ground in... Okay, some bits are missing. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Female, white, 13 years old. Light blonde hair, blue eyes. At last. Wearing white dress with bows. No, I didn't finish reading. There was more to read. Why won't you let me scroll? Okay, for some reason it's not letting me scroll down any further. Alright, never mind. We've got the gist, I think. No, wrong button. Collectibles. My sweet Jennifer. Right stick to scroll text. I tried that and it wouldn't let me. Oh, okay. Right, here we go. Wearing, okay. At last... So in back location, I imagine, wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. I don't know what that means. Sends any information requested, call this number. Dear Dr. Richard Felton, with this letter we inform you about the urgency to undergo treatment with our specialists who are usually in charge of following patients affected by debilitating disease like the one you have. It is understood that your refusal to undergo psychological therapy, that's right, seems clear to us, and since we understand your choice, we encourage you to go through other in-depth analysis at our institute. Whether you were unable to communicate with us, we invite you to tell your wife, Ariana Gallo, which is your designated helper and beneficiary as well, to contact us. According to the diagnostic criteria provided by the regional health system to our institute, we are obliged to request you once again not to be absent on the designated dates for the next requested medical exams, full body x-ray, urological examination. Regards, the Doctor, G. Accardi. Patient, Mr. Richard Felton. Sex, male, born on February 16th, 1920, 1958, first diagnosed symptoms. Emergency hospitalisation. The patient complains of severe pain in the abdomen due to many diarrhea and vomiting discharges. He seeks emergency assistance. An ambulance took him from home to undergo extensive clinical examinations. Suspected ulcerated parasitosis. I don't know, big words are not my strong point, especially medical ones. X-ray exam abdomen. At first glance, by direct abdominal radiography, the patient reports evident hydro air levels in the abdominal cavity. with abundant kidney, liver, and intestine abscess drainage. Where unusual formations are noticed, parasitis, the affected areas are full-blown to a common microorganism, damaged but unusually intact. After removal of skin cysts, there is evidence of proliferation of multiple parasites, moths, characterized by unusual cellular activity, suspected cause in the affected areas. Blood tests and urinalysis. Blood tests show a significant increase of the values in leukocytes? Oh God. And inflammation in Jesus Christ, I cannot read today. Possible correlation with the suspected ulcerated parasitosis, testosterone deficiencies, and marked presence of estrogen, potentially unrelated to the disease. Urinalysis shows traces of blood and follicles like larvae, overdose of drugs, opiates, and surplus of unapproved psychodrugs. Antidepressants without prescription. That's a big word. I suspect abuse of phenoxyl. Whatever. Diagnosis. Patient with UPP, Patient with UPP, which shows alteration of the organs involved in the difficult general clinical picture. Due to the large number of affected areas and the delicate state of health, the inefficiency of surgical intervention is inferred. External causes and hypotheses of contamination risks are considered, subject to further testing. Antiemetics, antibiotics, and cortisone are prescribed. The Dr. G. Akani. Badge, Dr. Rosemary Reed. Okay, so this is us. Okay, so we're a doctor, researcher, and therapist. Okay. Okay, we still can't run. Is this where we're supposed to be going? Because it doesn't look like anyone lives here. I can't do it now. Okay then. That looks like a poster. Cut here, cut there. Sears. On screen October 31st, 1971. Definitely a slasher flick of some kind. Alright, okay. I cannot do it now. Oh, okay. I've discovered I can run. I'm sorry, but that running animation is making me giggle. It's alright. Chill. Dr. Richard Felton and Associates. Yeah, I'm getting a very bad feeling about this place. It feels like bad things may have happened here.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
I'm guessing Mr. Felton's dead. Well, I'll climb up there in a minute. I just want to run down here and see if there's anything important. Hi, Pooch. I can hear you, but I can't see you. I will pet you when I find you. Is this just going to be like a never-ending stretch? Or no, it looks like it's going to be a bit that cuts me off. Not this way. Yeah. Alright, why'd you sound like having a panic attack? You just did a bit of light jogging. Although, to be fair, that's exactly how I sound after I've done a bit of running. Asthma can be a bitch, although I haven't... doesn't affect me that much unless I run an exceedingly long distance. And I mean like 5 to 6 feet. Alright, there was a thing here I could look at. Okay. The hand gesture was reach the residence of Dr. Felton. Completed. Get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Felton. What have we got here? Anything interesting? Am I going to have to use herbs to heal myself? It's a lovely garden. So there's some kind of statue here. Is it something important? No. Okay, so it looks like it's a pretty normal garden almost, although slightly overgrown. I'm guessing that heavy breathing is going to be a mechanic of some kind. I just get the feeling it's going to be like it's going to give away my position to whatever I'm running away from. Because at this point it just seems kind of unnecessary. Alright, let's try and get inside and... see what horrors we can find. Ooh, scissors, can I take those? I have a feeling I'm going to have to defend myself somehow. Is Dr. Felton dead? Is that why he's no longer a patient? Some cactus. Some questionable plants. Maybe that's how he killed himself.
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there?
That's not what the subtitle said.
Is anyone there?
Alright, so that's locked. That's the wrong way. Why is there a lawnmower being used in an area where there's no grass? I mean, there's some grass, but that still seems unnecessary. I'm not a gardener. Alright, Jodie Foster, chill. Don't worry, Clarice. Your old Fred Lecter isn't going anywhere just yet. That looks like a ladder. Jesus, you need to do some cardio. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Ah, there's my way in. Alright, ladder goes nowhere. Oh, see no evil. Definitely anguishing. Don't blink. Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink. Make sure I don't overlook anything. If horror games have taught me anything, it's to be thorough. Until you get bored of being thorough and then recklessly run ahead. Alright, let's try this door. Ooh, cutscene. Hello? Avon calling. That's bad for you, Doctor.
Yes?
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Santa Margarita
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
And yet there's cigarettes in the ashtray. Suspicious! I don't trust this Gloria. Not one jot. The arrival. Well, that was easy. Okay, so I can't run again. God, stop standing there so creepily, will you?
Please, this way.
Certainly.
Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
That's not creepy at all. God, this game does look fantastic.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
So this is his office, where he does his doctory things. Wonder what kind of doctor he is. Psychiatrist? Medical? It might not be important. I like knowing people. Alright, let's have a nosy. There's something to look at here. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and a light hits her. But something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. That sounds like she was being sacrificed. That's usually what happens to virgins, isn't it? They get sacrificed for their purity. Or whatever hogwash most psychopaths come up with. No, can't do any more running. Alright, let's carry on being nosy. Ooh, who's up for some home movies? On a world map. That doesn't seem like the best projector in the world, but meh, what do I know? I'm not a videographer. Okay. Nothing of importance here. Can't go through there. Another statue. I'm not keen on being forced to walk, but I'm gonna try and let it not bother me too much. There's something here to investigate. What's this? Notary, patron, entrepreneur, and even entomologist with a green thumb. Oh, those are his attributes. There was a thing here for me to look at. Or was it the chair? Alright, I'm trying to... Oh, I need to be nosy in his drawers. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm... Whoops. Rossogallo closes, danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicate for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. So the Rosso Gallo farm, pride of the Gallos, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right, her husband, the notary, Richard Felton, bottom right, professor and company's partner, Albert Elias Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Photo. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and, in some cases, keratosis photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957. But that was retired from the market a few years ago due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as location for product distribution, the activities ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial... it won't let me scroll down with the rest of it for some reason. Right, I have to go into the... cutscene. I have to go into the options to read it, because for some reason it's not letting me scroll down.
I believe in God, miss.
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? an arbiter. That's all we
For
need.
what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Okay then.
Mr. Felton.
Are you the daughter? Maybe you're Jennifer or Celeste.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Interesting. Disappearance. So, yeah, I'm guessing you are the missing daughter then. You don't work at the institute. Not exactly the best place to hide a key, is it? Not exactly subtle. Would you like to save your game? Sure, why not? Look for the mirrors with the metronome. From now on, you can save your game only by using those. Okie dokie. Flashlight, use RS to scroll. Diversions. Open inventory. Diversion item. Quick select. Diversion items are used to slow down or distract an enemy. You can take up to a maximum of 3. Once you have picked up a diversion item, you can equip it from the inventory via quick selection. There are different types of diversions. Throwables. Aim. Throw. Hold the A button. You picked up a diversion item. Alright, so either my torch needs batteries or it just needs to recharge. We'll be quiet for now. Hello, what's this? There's a power generator, better not turn off the lights. Defense. Thanks to defense items, you can hit your enemy if he has reached and stopped you. When your opponent is about to kill you, you can use a defense item by following the instructions on the screen. I'll have to do something about my my screen size because it's not letting me scroll down. Oh yeah, I can crouch, just remembered. Search the drawers. Nothing in there. Alright, what about over here then? Another diversion item. Very good. No. Oh, screw it, leave them open. Every time the music sort of dies down, I think running has alerted someone. Anything in here? Defense item. Thank you. Let's just ransack their house, shall we? Just because. Doors. Someone might be lurking behind the door. Before you go, you can peek to see if there is an enemy on the other side. Approach it silently with the crouch button and press open door. LT to hold. Alright. Door is tied with a rope. How could you possibly know that? Alright, nothing interesting in there. No, we've already opened that one. There we go. Nothing in there. What about this one? Cool, got 3 diversion items now, so that's... I'm not going to go upstairs yet, because that seems like a very bad idea. What's this? Another diversion item. Oh, I thought, can I pick up 3 of each? Is that what it meant? Alright. I can hide in the wardrobe. Defense item. Just grab what we can before we get ourselves into trouble. What's in here? Ooh, a pair of scissors. Who are they? Maybe some of Dr. Felton's distant relatives? Maybe. Maybe I need something to use this. Okay, so that's a puzzle. Alright, what's down here? That's locked from the other side. I'm quite curious now to see who this Dr. Reed is, even though that's not her name, or possibly not, and why she's... Feels like she's had to break in here. Press X to take the rope. Okay, taking the rope off. Alright, another place to hide. Alright, I think we should probably go upstairs now because... just to get things moving a bit. It's a lift. Seems it's blocked on another floor. Can I open this? Okay, another place to hide. Right, that's good to know. So I'm guessing I'm going to get chased down the stairs by someone or something. What's this? Diversion item. Okay, she really is locked in her room. What was that? Ah, I can hide under here as well. How very Outlast. Now, is that a light underneath the... Alright, so I can't really do anything up here. Locked. It looks like there's a way in there. Alright, got a good bunch of items now, I think. What's this? Butterflies, moths and other flying creatures. I'm getting the impression moths are linked to all this somehow. Okay, am I being stupid or have I just missed something obvious? I'm sure those amount to the same thing, but I'll stick with that statement. Alright, calm down, love. Ah, haven't been down here. Statues! Creepy! That was probably stupid. I probably should have... Might be able to turn the projector if I could find a battery and a film. Press LT to read the paper sheet, press A to activate the film projector. There we go. Dear Felton, Dr. Felton, I do not think I have the strength or the courage to keep up with this story. Therapy is not bringing you anywhere, and what has happened today is something very serious. I've got rid of the film. Reviewing your sessions of mesmerizing can only hurt your mental health, and I wish it would never end up in the... Right, again, I can't actually find and go through the lost film of the hypothesis. Right. There we go. Therapy is not bringing you anywhere, and what has happened today is something very serious. I got rid of the film. Reviewing your sessions of mesmerization can only hurt your mental health, and I wish it would never end up in the wrong hands. Don't try to take it back. I've thrown it in the oven. Okay. I've also replaced the battery of the pendulum clock. We don't need the projector anymore. Take care of yourself, Gloria. Oh yeah, I didn't finish this one either, did I? Or did I? Right, okay, so there's a clock and a film in the oven. Door is locked. Alright then. I don't remember seeing a pendulum clock anywhere, but I may have overlooked it. And there's still another area up here to explore. Lucky for me, the music's drowning out me running. Is this another hidey place? Seems like it might be a hidey place. Oh, is that a clock? Whoop. What's going on here?
Mrs. Felton.
No sign of a Mrs. Doesn't look like it. Scratch marks on the husband's face.
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for living men.
Oh!
Please, Mrs. Felton.
I think we should hide. What's... Hide, maybe? Yeah, that's what I've been saying. There we go. Is he coming? Alright.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right? Yes, I know. You keep on telling me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Did he just lick the body? So is that the daughter, not the wife? I have questions. I have many questions. Stalkers. There's a stalker in this area. You can decide if you want to bypass him, distract him, or face him. Remember not to make any noise, otherwise he will be put on your tracks. Avoid running or use the crouch button to move silently. What do you mean a stalker? Oh, I'm dropping diversion items to replace. So yeah, so I'm basically I've been picking up and dropping items at the same time.
There's nothing left to eat. It's almost.
I'm getting kind of a Outlast vibe from this guy. Like that Dr. Jaeger guy. There's something shiny stuck in the tank drain, clogging it. It looks like a clock key or something. I need to find something to unclog the drain. Must be Dr. Felton's gown. I've just taken something. Key items. Use the key. So what did I just actually pick up? No, it's not going to tell me. I think it was a key. This is the way I came through, wasn't it? Oh, there's a mirror there. Is that what I'm supposed to save? What's this? Small goods live that communicates with downstairs. Okay, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Okay, so I can save the game here. I think we'll do that. Okay, so we've got a bit of Outlast, a bit of Evil Within. Okay, I think we're saved. Right. I'm going to save this episode here. I know not a lot has happened, but I'm quite interested to see how the story is going to play out. So I will be playing some more for the channel. Not quite sure what I think just yet. I mean, maybe I'm missing some backstory to this. I don't know. But for now, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this, guys. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and be sure to ding the bell icon to stay notified of any future uploads. I've been Sigma Later, this has been Remothered, and I will catch you next time. Take care now.